Let's take a look at some of the formatting options that you can apply to your chart. Color changes, borders, the font, all those things, any type of formatting options. I want to spice this up, make it a little bit more presentable. I do like the way it is, but perhaps there's some colors that I want to change. Perhaps I want to be able to use colors that come from my company logo, right? Maybe we've got specific branding that we need to utilize that you now want to apply inside of your Excel documents, not just the chart, but just the document as a whole. Where can we find those options? Let's take a look right here. So first step, with the chart selected, we get those two new tabs at the top of the screen. Chart Design, Format, in the latest release of Excel. On the Chart Design tab, we've got some canned styles. I can hit the little down arrow here, and you got a handful of them. On the Windows system, if I hover over them, you get a live preview. And there's some pretty neat ones inside of here. I kind of like the black background. It's kind of nice. Makes those colored bars really pop out of there. I got some with just borders. You got some that add in some labels. Now I've got labels for the dollar amounts of my bills. So you got all sorts of these canned predefined styles for you to pick from. You can also hop over to the Format tab, and anything that you select, you can then format it. Right? I just selected the data series for, what is that, for rent. Right? Then I can hop up to the Shape Fill command on the Format tab, Shape Fill, and I can pick a color. Let's see, I like the green. I'll grab green there. Right? So we can modify that. Anything that you select out here. If I grab the bottom axis, the x-axis there, I can go up above, and you got some formatting options there, such as the line for that axis. But what if you want to change the font, right? The font size, the font color, make them bold, something like that. Well, I'm not seeing that on here. I do have word art styles, but if I hop over to the Home tab, we've got your font, your standard font commands here. So I can bump up the font size. Let's say I go, let's go to 11, make it a little bit bigger. I'll make those bold. I can do the same thing with my y-axis or the values there. Let's say I'll just make those bold. Whoop, get them to stand out a little bit more. Right, the chart title, this one, it comes default with the title on there, but there's really not much to it. It's just chart title. Perhaps I want it to say monthly budget, right? I can click into there, get rid of that text, and I'll just type in the monthly budget, right? Here's something kind of neat, okay? There's definitely preferences, right? What works for you? What's easy for you to do? That's me, right? If it's easy, okay, great, I'm going to go for it. But here's another option that you have. I just typed in monthly budget there. Let's see, I'm going to get rid of that. I'm just going to put hello in there for just a moment, just to show off a feature here. Here's something you can do. If I select the chart title box, I'm not clicking in the box, I've just got the box selected. I'm then going to go to the formula bar here at the top of the screen. I'm going to click into that formula bar. I'm going to type in the equal sign. What I'm going to do here is attach that box to a cell or a value on the worksheet itself. That way, if the worksheet updates, my chart in turn would also update as well. This is pretty cool. So with that box selected, again, I went to the formula bar, equals, and I'm going to go click inside of the big cell up here, that one that we merged and centered. So now you can see mine says B2 to G2 because it's a merged cell. If your data is still inside of B2, you would just grab that cell. But I'll hit my enter key, and there it is. I've now connected that box with the value of that cell. So if I click into that cell and I change it to something else, let's say this is 2019 monthly budget. So I'll just say 2019 monthly budget. There we go. And I've now updated my chart title as well. Very cool. The data in that chart, it's already connected. You update the data inside of the spreadsheet, the original spreadsheet would say rent. In March, it went up to 1100. Boom, boom, 000. Enter. And it will update the chart as well. Ooh. Wow. No, not 11,000. Not 11,000. That's insane. Let's delete one of those zeros. 1100. All right, cool. There we go. And the chart updated. Okay, so that's already connected, but you can connect other text boxes like the chart title as well. Now, If the chart title is not there for some reason, right? You deleted it, the style that you chose doesn't have a chart title, whatever it is, I can select the chart, go to chart design, and on the left there's an option for add chart element. And inside of here I can go to chart title and I can turn it on and I can change its position a little bit right there. So that's just where you find the chart title if it's not there, or if you wanted to turn it off, right? It's preferences. What would you like to do there? So other formatting options, they're all right there on the Format tab. You could put borders around it, kind of like we did with the cells earlier. Change their colors, change the font. You could bump up the font size on the legend. So I can go back to my Home tab, and let's bump that up a little bit. And maybe I actually want that at the top. So let's see. If I go to the chart design, add element, let's see. This one would be the legend. This is my legend. There it is. They got all different positions for you to put it in. I think I'm going to put it at the top. I kind of like that. Title, the legend, and then the chart. And I think that looks pretty good. Okay. Try some of this out and experiment. See what other options you have there on the Format tab and what you can change. Add background colors, change the bar colors, add borders on them, remove the fill color, just add a border, whatever you like to do there. Or maybe you just want something simple. Chart design, go into the styles, and pick one of the styles from there. Again, I actually kind of like that one right there. I think I'm going to stick with that. Let's grab it. All right, try it out.